So today I will be discussing product of two vector. So what I will be discussing today is that one is the scalar or dot product of vector, and another one is vector or cross product of vector. What it means here is, like I wrote here, dot product, like scalar or dot product of vector. Suppose like we have a vector a and we have a vector b. Suppose you can consider it like this. Suppose this is vector a and this is vector b, and this is the angle between them, it's theta. So what dot product, what I mean to say is that dot product means like this. It's a dot. We are going to put dot here, and this is what is called the dot product. Okay, and what is this vector or cross product? Cross. I will show you how to, like, if this is vector A, then this is the cross. This is the cross. This is the cross. So this is cross product. This is dot product, and this is cross product. Like we put it a cross sign over here, so it's a cross product, and this is a dot product. Why we wrote scalar? First, let us see what will be the result of this dot product. So if this is vector A, vector B, then this will be equal to, this is modulus of A modulus of B into cos theta. What is this theta? This theta is the angle between these two vectors A and B. Okay, so you can see here, like, it's a magnitude. It's a magnitude means it's a scalar quantity. It's a scalar. What is scalar quantity? Scalar are those which have only magnitude. There is no direction related thing here. Like, what vector? Vector has both magnitude and direction. So the output of this A dot B is a scalar quantity because it's only magnitude. What is this? Modulus. Modulus of A, modulus of B, cos theta. What modulus? Like some vector. This is vector A. So modulus of A is the magnitude part. Modulus of A means magnitude of vector A. So you can see here, now how we are going to represent this A cross B. Like suppose this is vector A, this is vector B cross B. So okay, so like I wrote here like you should remember this thing that the dot products gives us the scalar quantity. They are scalar or dot product of vector and vector or cross product. So cross product of this will give us the vector quantity. So we can write it like this: modulus of A, that's the magnitude of A, modulus of B sine theta. Okay, this is the magnitude and some unit vector. So this is magnitude and this one is unit vector. So that's why I wrote it like this. It's a vector or cross product. So when we are going to do the cross product of these two vectors, vector A and vector B, we are going to get what? What we are going to get? Like modulus of A, modulus B sine theta. What is this part? Yeah, this part is the magnitude. And what is this? This is the unit vector. This is the unit vector. And what is this? This is the magnitude. Here, in case of dot product, we have outcome only as magnitude. Means there is no direction. Okay. So now how we are going to what will be this direction? So suppose like uh, this is vector A, this is vector A, this is vector B. Okay, so we wrote here A cross B. Actually, there is one rule that is right hand screw rule. Okay, I will do it in new page. Okay. So what I told you that if it's A cross B, then it will be equal to modulus of A modulus of B sine theta. It's for like this is vector A and this is vector B and this is the angle between them. And okay, so and suppose and this is the unit vector. Output of this will be you can say the cross product of any two vectors will give us a new vector. So like this part is the magnitude, this denotes the direction, and what is this? It's a unit vector. What unit vector means? A vector which have only one magnitude and that is used only for showing the direction. So what will the direction of this new cross product? So there is one rule that is right hand screw rule, or you can say thumb rule. So like you have to rotate your leg, open your palm and rotate your fingers, open your right hand palm and rotate your fingers towards B, from A to B. You are going to rotate it, and when you are going to rotate it, it will the thumb will show the direction of, you can say the thumb will show the direction of this A cross B, or in like the direction of A cross B will be like this. This will be the direction of A cross B. Oh, and what we showed it here, you can say it like this. So like again what you have to do is Z plane, that will be fine. Suppose this is x axis, this is y axis, and this one is z axis. And suppose your these two vectors, like these two vectors, vector A and vector B, it's in which plane? It's in xz plane. Okay, these two vectors are in xz plane. So you have to rotate your fingers from A to B. So the direction of your thumb, right hand, it's right hand. So the direction of your thumb will show the direction of this y axis. So this will be the direction of A cross B. Okay. So here what is the direction? You can say direction is unit vector of K. I told you, I think in my previous classes also, like in x-axis, if you want to show the direction, then the direction is shown by this unit vector, that is I. If you want to show the direction in y direction, sorry, in y direction, sorry, it will be j unit vector. In y direction, it is shown by this j, and xyz. In z direction, it is shown by k. So you can say this is unit vector along y-axis. So if you want to show some direction along y-axis, then you have to show it like this. This is the unit vector along y-axis. Similarly, this is the unit vector along x-axis, and this is the unit vector along z-axis. So here you can see like our these two vectors are in xz plane. So like we wrote it here like A cross B. So in this way, the direction of this will be like the magnitude will be this one, like modulus of A, modulus of B sine theta, and this will be J if they are in xz plane. Now suppose this is B, this is B, and this one is A. Now what will be A cross B? So it will be same like modulus of A, modulus of B sine theta, and this will be a unit vector like by the help of, like here it is from, you have to rotate your fingers from A to B. Uh, so in that case, so remember this thing, that's a very basic thing you have to remember, like this is A dot B. So this is dot product. It will give the scalar quantity, that is only magnitude. Cos theta. Uh, Let us consider a case like this is x-axis, this is y-axis, and this is z-axis. Okay, suppose our vector A, this is our vector A, and this is equal to, like it's 5, so 5i. Okay, so what is this 5? This 5 shows that this is the, you can say, modulus of A is equal to 5. What modulus means? The magnitude. And what is this? Unit vector along x-axis. That means it shows the direction. So this is magnitude, this is direction, this is magnitude, this is direction. Remember it. There is another vector you can say. Actually, you might be aware, like the angle between y and z is 90 degree. This is 90 degree. Okay, this angle is 90 degree. This one is also 90 degree, and this one, it's also 90 degree. Okay, so there is an other vector, you can say b, and that is also, I think it's a unit vector along 6. This is vector b, and what is equal to, it's, you can say ijk, 6k. 6k, what is this 6? Modulus of b, vector b, magnitude is 6. Okay, and what is this? It shows the direction of this vector. This is magnitude, this is magnitude, and this is direction. This is magnitude, this is direction. So this is unit vector. Unit vector. Okay, so what is the modulus of b? That is magnitude. That is equal to 6. What is this modulus of b? Magnitude is equal to 6. So like here what we are told, like a is equal to 5i, a is equal to 5i, and what is this b? B is equal to 6k. Okay, we have this thing here. So what will be the dot product? So I will be doing like this, a dot b. So what is putting in here? You can see here, like the angle between a and b is 90 degree. So what will be modulus of a? What will be modulus of a? That is 5 here. Okay, so I'll be writing 5. Okay, and then what is the modulus of b? That is 6 here. I will be writing 6. And what is this cos? Cos becomes, what is the angle between them? 90 degree. Cos 90 degree. And we know it's a 30 cos 90 degree. And we know that cos 0 is 1, but 90 degree it's 0. So you can see here, like when the angle between two vectors when the angle between two vectors is equal to 90 degree, then the dot product is 0. Got it? when the angle between these two vectors is 90 degree, then their dot product is 0. Again I am saying, when the angle between these two dot product is 90 degree, then their dot product is 0. Let's check the cross product, like A. Let's check the cross product, A cross B. So what I told you, that modulus of A, modulus of B, sine theta. Actually here it's only a scalar quantity, because A dot B is scalar, A cross B is vector. So I have to put one this unit vector over here. Okay, this is magnitude, this is direction. This is the magnitude of A cross B, and this is the direction of A cross B. So like as A is equal to 5i and B is equal to 6k, so here what it will become, modulus of A, modulus of A is 5. Okay, so I'll be putting 5 here. What is 6 modulus of B? That is 6 here. What is this sine theta? This is 90 degree, sine 90 degree. Now we got the magnitude of A cross B. This is what is magnitude. And how to find out the direction? I told you that you have to use the right hand screw rule. So like you have, it's written here A cross B. So you have to rotate your fingers of your right hand palm from A to B. So your thumb will show the direction of this unit vector. So in this case, like this is my minus y-axis. This is my minus y, because it's origin. This is your plus y-axis, this is your minus y-axis, and this is your minus x-axis. Okay, this is plus x-axis, this is minus x-axis, this is your origin, and this one is your minus z-axis. Okay, so when you are going to rotate your fingers from A to B, when you are going to rotate your fingers from A to B, so your thumb of your right hand. Okay, so rotate, you have means you have to rotate your fingers towards your palm. You have to rotate your fingers towards your palm. So you have to rotate your fingers from A to B. So the direction of your thumb will be like this. And I told you earlier, if your direction is in x-axis, then the direction is denoted by unit vector I. If it's y-axis, then it is denoted by unit vector j. If it's minus y-axis, then it is denoted by unit vector minus j. If it's minus x-axis, then it's denoted by unit vector minus I. And if it's z-axis, then it is denoted by unit vector k. And if it's minus z-axis, then it is denoted by unit vector minus k. But this unit vector, it is used for showing the direction. So what will be here? It will be minus j. So what will be the result? Like 5, 6, 30, 5, 6, 30. What will be sine 90 degree? That is equal to 1, and this is equal to minus j. Okay. So like here the minus 30j minus 30j, you can say somewhere here. minus 30j means this is 30 and here somewhere here. Okay, so this you can say this a cross b is equal to minus 30j. So you can see here it's a new vector whose magnitude is 30 and this is the direction minus j, you can say. Okay, so in this way you can see here means how I differentiated both vector product and scalar product. What is vector product? That is the cross product. And what is scalar product? That is dot product. Okay. So suppose okay, suppose like I am given a vector A that is a1I plus a2j plus a3k, and this is another vector B that is b1I plus b2j plus b3k. So like I have to do a dot b and a cross b. So like there is one determinant rule also, but I will not be opting that determinant rule because instead of that I will be doing it simply. So like you have to remember this thing in very means you have to remember this thing very, it's very important. You can say this is x-axis, this is y. Remember this thing, this is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is z-axis. So suppose this is minus x-axis, 1 minute, this is minus x-axis, this is minus z-axis, and this one is minus y-axis. Okay, so how we are doing like this means I told you means many times I told you like in x-axis the unit vector direction is like this. I is used for it's a you can say unit vector in x direction. Unit vector means vector which has only one magnitude. Okay, it is only used for showing the direction. So in y-axis if you have to show some vector means direction is shown like this, j unit vector. In minus y-axis minus j it is shown. In minus z-axis it's minus k unit vector, z-axis it's k vector, and x-axis it's minus I vector. Okay, so yeah, I will be doing it in simple way. You can see like here I will write it like this: a1 I plus a2. I told you like okay, the formula for this was uh, modulus of a modulus of b cos theta. Okay, so I am doing it here: a2j plus a3k b1 dot, it's written dot over here. Okay, so b1 I b2j plus b3k. Okay, so first I am going to multiply this to all these three. Okay, so what will happen? a1 b1 I a1 b1, it's a magnitude, so I have multiplied it like this. Now what will be this? It's dot written over here, so like it will become I dot I this I dot I plus, when I am going to multiply this to this, then a1 b2 this I unit vector I dot j I dot j I dot j. When I am going to multiply this to this, it will become a1 p3 I dot k plus now I have to multiply this to all these three. So a2 b1 j dot I, a2 b2 j dot j, dot product, like these are the vector dot product, this is dot product, these are dot product. Okay, and a2 b3 j dot k plus, now I have to multiply this to all three: a3 b1 k I dot, remember dot over written over here, a3 b2 k dot j, a3 b3 a3 b3 k dot k. So I told you here that it's a unit vector. It's a unit vector. What does it mean? Magnitude of 1. Unit, I am saying by words it's a unit vector. Means it has only one unit. That is 1 unit. Okay. So like here this is I, here it is I. So what will become like I dot I. Like I told you, a formula is like this: modulus of I, modulus of I, and what is the angle between this I into I? It's zero angle because both are in the same direction. I and I, so cos 0 degree. And what is cos 0 degree? Like this will be 1 because I told you magnitude is 1. This will be 1. And what will be cos 0? Cos 0 is also cos 0 is also 1. So it will become 1. So this dot product will be 1. Similarly, you can see here it's a j dot j. This will also becomes 1. There is k dot k. This will also becomes 1. Now let's talk about I or I dot j. I dot j. What it will become? Like in case of dot product, what is modulus of I? Modulus of j cos 90 degree. Like this angle is 90 degree. This angle is 90 degree. This angle is 90 degree. And we know like this will be 1, this will be 1, 1 cross 1, and this will be 0. So I cross j is 0. I cross j will be 0. This is 0. Similarly, I dot k will also be 0. J dot I will also be 0. J dot k will also be 0. K dot I will also be 0. This one will also be 0. So what will be the answer for this A dot B? These two vectors, that will be A1 B1 plus A2 B2. I think yeah, it's A2 B2. This is A1 B1 because this will become 0. This will become 0. This will become 0. And this will be, yeah, A2 B2, and this will become A3 B3. So this will be the answer for this A cross B. Okay, so if you are given any vectors like this, in this way you can find out the uh, dot product of these two vectors. Now we will also see the cross product of these two vectors. Now we'll be seeing the cross product of these two vectors. What we know? Modulus of A, modulus of B sine theta, and some unit vector. Okay, so again I am doing it in the same way. A1i plus A2j plus A3k cross. It's cross, okay? B1i plus B2j plus B3k. So here what will be like I am doing it A1 B1 for again I am multiplying this to all these three. A1 B1 I cross I. This is I cross I wrote here. Similarly A2 B A1 B2 I cross J plus A1 B3. You have to maintain the order. Okay. If it's I cross K, so you have to write it I cross K. Okay. Plus, no, A2 B1 J. It's J cross I plus A2 B2 J cross J plus A2 B3 J cross K plus A3 B1 K cross I plus A3 B2 K cross J. A3 B3 K cross K. So as I told you that in case of this I cross I, what will be I cross I? Like modulus of I, modulus of again I, sine between these two is 0 degree and some unit vector. What will be the unit vector? Nothing, because it will be 1, this one is 1, this one is 1 and this is 0. So it will come out to be 0. So here you can say like I cross I is 0, J cross J is 0, K cross K is 0. Okay. What about this I cross J? I cross J. That will be modulus of I, modulus of J. And you can see here like IJ, 90 degree is there. Okay. And you have to rotate your fingers from I to J. So the direction by the help of right hand thumb rule will be this K unit vector. Okay. So sine 90 degree, and what will be the direction of unit vector? K. So write it like this. It's 1 cross 1, this is 1, this is 1, and sine 90 degree, that is also 1, and this is K. So I cross J will be equal to K. This will be sorry, this will be K. Okay. So instead of I cross J, it will be equal to K. Now here it is I cross K. I cross K. So modulus of K sine 90 degree, and then the direction, how to find out the direction? This is I, this is K, this is I, this is K. Means I have to rotate my fingers like like this from I to K in this way. So the direction will be minus, this will be direction of thumb will be like this, means when I am going to rotate my fingers from I to K, so minus J is the direction, like this will be 1, this will be 1, this will be 1, and minus J is the direction, so you can say it's minus J. So this will give us minus J. What about this J cross I? So like I told you, it's minus j. Okay. What about this j cross I? It's j, like this one is j to I. Okay, j to I. What will be the direction? Like it will be minus k, you can say. It's rotate your fingers from j to I. Okay, so that will be minus k. So this will come out as minus k. Here it is 0. What will be j cross k? I j k. J cross k. J to k. You have to rotate your fingers from j to k. So it will be this I. This will be I. You have to do it in the similar fashion. Okay. This will be I. And what would be k cross I? K cross I. This is k and I. You have to rotate your fingers from K to I. K to I. It will be J. This will come out J. Okay. And what about this K cross J? K to J. K and J means you have to rotate it like this. You have to rotate your fingers from K to J. K to J minus I. Okay. This will be minus I. So when I am going to rearrange it, it will look like this. I will be combining the I components, like first this one is I, this one is I. So I will be writing like A2B3 minus A3B2 I. Okay. Plus now I will be looking into J component, that is this one J and this one J, means A3B1 minus A1B3. A1B3. Okay. And I have to combine this K component. Okay. What will be the K component? IJK. This is A1B2. A1B2 minus, sorry, A2B1. Okay. No, what is J cos? Okay, A1B2 minus A2B1. This is the K part. Okay, so this will be the new. This will be the dot product of these two vectors. Okay, it's A2B3, B3A1. Okay, A3B1. Okay, A2. So for this type of a dot product, there is one determinant rule also. I think you might be familiar with the determinant. Uh, Either you can do it like this, or there is one determinant rule. So like you can write it like this determinant. Write it like I, J, K, like this. Then you have to write this A1 here, A1 here, A2 here, A3 here, this B1, B2, B3 here, B1, B2, B3 here. So this determinant will also give the same thing. Okay. This determinant will also give the same thing. When we are going to calculate this determinant, it will give you the same thing. Okay, so this is I think it's sufficient for today, and means in this way we can find out the dot product and cross product means if we are given any two vectors, so in this way we can find out their dot product and the cross product. So I think it's k here, I forgot to write it. Okay, it's j. Okay, so means the dot product will give you the magnitude only, that's only scalar quantity, and the cross product will give you the vector quantity. You can see here means the cross product of this is a vector quantity. Okay, because it have I, j and k, all these things are there, which shows the direction of this vector. Okay, okay, that's all for today. Good night. Okay.